What up? It's Ray V. Let's get it.
Sad boy
quote of the day. F ain't for feels, it's for fantasies. So let's get into our deepest fantasies, baby. I'll give you a third for him, though. We're just going to jump right into it today. I was starting to write a script for a video, but there's been too much talk about Rashee Rice, too much talk about Malik Nabers, so that's what we're finna do today. We're just going to go over trades for them, and we're just going to see what we should be doing. Should we be buying low? Should we be selling high? We'll just see the whole sentiment around the consensus of the community. We're going to get right into it. Rashee Rice, Parker Washington in a second. This is a great buy low. Like I've been saying in the other video, Rashee Rice is going to be good for this year. He's going to be fine for this year. Next year, he's done. He's done. Probably done. The Chiefs probably will not re-sign him. He's going to want that JSN money. He's going to go somewhere else for whatever amount or whatever a high contract he can get, and he's probably going to be some crappy team with a lot of cap space. So, and will he be good if he's not getting them scheme touches from Andy Reid? I don't think so, man. If I were being honest. So clearly Rashee Rice over here. After all that, clearly Rashee Rice over here. 12-team super flex. This is a panic. This guy's panicking. That's what you got to do. You got to play the Dynasty market. That is what it is, you know. Travis Hunter, 112 for Rashee Rice. I think I want Rashee Rice over that. Not a bad way to get out of Rashee Rice. You're also going to get a receiver who's also buy low on his own value diminished right here and the 112. But I think you can get more out of Rashee Rice for that, even with all this news. If I have Rashee Rice, I'm trading him at the trade deadline. I'm trading him right when the offseason starts next year. That's what I'm doing with him. I don't have him anywhere, but shoot, maybe I'll go buy him after this. I'll send some offers out. We will see. Yeah, so Rashee Rice, even after this value dip, even after that value drop, he's still got something in him. Rashee Rice, 12-team 1 QB for Stribling and JMO. No, not enough for me. Maybe I don't value JMO as highly. Not enough for me. Rashee Rice, DK Metcalf, and a first in 2028. No, Rashee Rice. These types of trades, it's all leaning towards Rashee Rice. This is buy low territory. You got Parker Washington in a second. Hey, try it out. This is 2028 second, man. You got Hunter in a first. Send it. These are all buy lows for him. Use them. Use them this whole season. Use them halfway through the season till your trade deadline. Use his production, to the fullest, and then just sell him at the peak. Essentially, is what I'm trying to do with him. And it looks pretty predictable what it's gonna be. Started the video a little too fast. I don't know if y'all seen that Fanatic sale. This is a $4 jersey that I bought. It's Sauce Gardner. I know he's not on the team anymore, but I needed some wardrobe. I need some more jerseys in these videos. What's up? I'm saucy with it. 12-team 1 QB, Rashee Rice, Kyle Pitts, 2028 first. Give me Rashee Rice, not even a TEP. Yeah, you could just get away with it. I mean, who doesn't have a 2028 first right now? If you don't have a 2028 first, you're gonna have a 2029 first right after your rookie draft, man. Send you at first, send whatever, and get Rashee Rice, use him to his full potential this season. Get rid of him is what I'm doing. Rashee Rice, Ricky P, Jalen Wright, 104. Give me that. This is finally, give me this. Yep, and that's an overpay, especially with the news going on right now. That's a Ricky P. That's a decent wide receiver back, but you still get the 104. It's 1 QB, so it's going to be Mekhi Lemon probably. Maybe Jordan Tyson, maybe Carnell Tate, just however people go around it. If you're a guy who likes Casey Concepcion over Mekhi Lemon, hey, that's on you. That's a great way to get out of him. UJ, 2027 second, 2028 second for Rashee Rice. Give me Rashee Rice. Very nice. Rashee Rice for Nico Collins in a third. I think I walk away with Nico Collins in a third. I think that's enough for me. Yeah, it's definitely a good sell. Rashee Rice, 204, 209. Send it. Send this trade. 2 seconds. Send it, y'all. This is way too freaked out. Way too panic selling. That's crazy. 10-team super flex. Rashee Rice for Marvin Harrison. Give me Marvin Harrison. Youth. Yeah, that's pretty close though. The youth back. He should be projected to be up this season. This guy's gonna be on decline after the season. Probably Rashee Rice gives more points this season, but the future right here. This is Dynasty. Sometimes we take that into account. Rashee Rice for Keon Coleman, 2 seconds? No. Even if they're 2027? No. Rashee Rice, Christian Watson, second and a first. Give me Christian Watson, second and a first. I'm surprised that's barely, but a first. If you can get a 2027 first straight up for Rashee Rice still right now, I'm not saying to walk away, but that price would make me happy. So you're getting the first, the 210, and you're getting Christian Watson. That's enough for me to walk away right now. Rashee Rice, 2028 first and a second. I feel like you can get more, but perfect walk away price. It's perfect buying prices, so it's probably like even first and a second. Yeah. So if you got a 2020 first and you want to throw a second in there, get Rashee Rice, use him for half the year, use him for the whole year, I would do it. Go win your chip. And Rashee Rice, Lassiter, and RJ Harvey. I don't think our Lassiter is even that good as a DB. Oh, it's a 32 team league, so maybe he is good in IDP leagues. Rashee Rice. Thinking about that one a little too hard. Rashee Rice for Will Anderson, Kayshon Boutte in a 112. Will Anderson is pretty good in a IDP league. It might be this side. 12 teams. I mean, if this, like 7 IDP players, maybe, but I think I still take Rashee Rice over here. Rashee Rice, Wan'Dale Robinson, 2028 first. That's like a fair price, but if I'm the owner of Rashee Rice, I want a little more. If I'm the one buying, I feel like this is good enough. Like the Rashee Rice, though, yeah. Wan'Dale is going to be a good wide receiver, too, probably. And you still get a first, and it's an early first, and it's 2028, but it's still early first. Get your first. Get your first while you can. Travis Hunter in a second, nah, I want that first. Give me even the 112. Give me the first. Yeah. Rashee Rice. Need that to be a little bit better. Rashee Rice for Lad. I think I just do that straight up. It's probably going to favor. Ooh, barely. That's pretty interesting. 209, 309, y'all. Send it. Send it. Send it. I need to know where this first is at. Anything from the 106 mid and null, I would take it. Definitely want that 105 range. Do I take this? If this is like the 105, I would take it. Anything like 106 and null, I need a better receiver than null. Want to do this. Maybe just a first and a second will be fine. 105. So with the 105, I think I take this. I don't care that it says Rashee Rice. So 105, take your Makai Lemon, take your null, walk away. Rashee Rice is definitely, more than Makai Lemon. If this is Jordan Tyson, shoot, Jordan Tyson might outscore Rashee Rice. Oh no, this is 1 QB2 actually, so shoot. That's Casey Concepcion, that's Jadarian Price. Damn, I forgot to look at that. I don't know. Casey Concepcion and null is enough for me. I think I still take Rashee Rice. Sorry about that. 10 team, super flex, 109 for Rashee Rice. Nah, give me Rashee Rice. 105, 12 team, 1 QB. This is Casey Concepcion. This is Jadarian Price. No, I need a little bit more. Give me a second on top of that. We got a deal. Rashee Rice, Jordan Addison, Rico Dowdle. 12 team, 1 QB. I think that's pretty decent. But I want more. Even though Rashee Rice is on the diminishing value. All this controversy on him, you could get more. This is a nice panic buy. Panic sell, panic buy right here. It's a way to capitalize on that. 2028 first and a third? No, I want more. Especially in 2028, you got to give me like your 2028 second. You got to maybe it's 1, 2, 3 in 2028, something like that. Give me a player back. You got to give me a little bit more. Rashee Rice, Romeo Dobbs, 3 tenths and a second. 12 team, 1 QB? No. What is this trade? What in the world? I hope they vetoed this. What the hell is this? Rashee Rice, Lad McConkey, Dart, T-Mac, Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, first, second, first is absurd. Let's just see what the number is. 370.7. That is... Why did that even happen? 212, 108, 12 team, 1 QB. No, I'm taking Rashee Rice over that. Rashee Rice, Breece Hall. Give me Breece Hall. That's fine with me. Ooh, it's a lot closer than I thought. And I definitely thought it would favor Breece Hall. Rashee Rice, Jordan Addison in a second. Need a little bit more, I think. I need more. 12 team, super flex. This is first straight up. If this is an early first, yeah, mid first, I want at least a second extra. Even with all this madness going on, yeah. First straight up, no. In 2028, nah. Rashee Rice still. 210, 303, 301, 18 fab. If that 18 fab pushes you over the edge to getting Rashee Rice, do it. Send him 19 fab. Tip him. Tip that player. 12 team, super flex, Rashee Rice for a second. No, send a second. Send a second for Rashee Rice right now. Rashee Rice, Javonte Williams, 2027 third. I like Javonte, but I feel like he can get a little bit more than that. I feel like he can get a better running back. I feel like if it's Javonte, you can give me a second on top of that. Rashee Rice, 2027 second, 2028 second. No. Give me more. Matthew Golden, second and a third. I want Matthew Golden a first. I don't like that. 1 QB. Even with the diminishing value and everything, and the upside of Matthew Golden. Nah. Rashee Rice, Jerry Jeudy, second, third. No. What the? Rashee Rice, Saquon, and QJ. I'll take that. That's fine with me. It agreed with me. That's crazy. Rashee Rice, 12 team super flex, or Jalen Waddle. I feel like you can add something on Waddle. Even like a second probably makes me happy. Definitely would want a first, but controversy. That's pretty close. Rashee Rice for McLaurin and a 2029 first. You got to give me like a second on top of that. I got to wait 3 years for that. No. Rashee Rice, Tyler Warren, and a 203. I think I take that. That's fine with me. Yeah. Rashee Rice, Jaden Higgins, 201 and a third in 2027. No. Give me more. Rashee Rice, Kyle Monungai in a second. I got Kyle Monungai in a second. I'm going to send that. Rashee Rice, though. Rashee Rice, Jonathan Brooks, J.K. Dobbins. No. Rashee Rice, 110 and a third. No. Give me, I need more than that. Not even a second. Rashee Rice for Josh Downs. Down. No, but send that trade if you got Josh Downs. Rashee Rice, DJ Moore, Christian Watson. I feel like I can get a little bit more than that, but that's not horrible to get out of. Maybe give me a second to insulate this, but I feel like you can get more. Rashee Rice, 109, Superflex, 12 team. Rashee Rice 4, Malik Willis, straight up 10 team Superflex. I can see the Malik Willis side, especially if you need a QB. I have Malik Willis maybe like 110, 112-ish area. I wouldn't say like 106, so no, I guess in that theory, in that sense. Yeah. Rashee Rice for Denzel Boston, second and a second. Probably worth it. Probably worth it. That's a first round pick, probably, if not the 201. 10 team, 1 QB. Probably worth it. Rashee Rice, Devontae Smith. That's a good way to get out. Devontae Smith. Rashee Rice, Jacoby Lane, Denzel Boston at third. No. Rashee Rice, Jaden Higgins, Torrey Horton, and a 2020 first. No. Give me more. These are all within the last 20 hours that I've gone through so far. So, hey, you got a Rashee Rice. If you're not the Rashee Rice owner, hey, send these trades, man. And if you are a Rashee Rice owner, hold for more than these trades, or just hold them mid-season like I've been saying. Should work. It should be good. Left side. Alright, I didn't even read that. I just clicked it. We'll do these last two right here. Rashee Rice, Romeo Dobbs, Wandale, and a first. 10 team super flex. It's not like horrible. I feel like I can get more. I feel like I want more. Ooh, it even favored this side, so that's pretty interesting. I guess that's a good trade. Hey, you got Romeo Dobbs, Wandale, and a first in 2028. Send it. I mean, that's as even as you can get. Maybe change this to a second, or take out Romeo Dobbs and leave the first in there, something like that. That was pretty interesting to see. And then last one, Rashee Rice with David Montgomery, 103. I would just take the 103 for Rashee Rice. Give me David Montgomery on top of that. That's what's up. Barely. I swear that said 103. I'm not being punked right now. I swear that's at 103, 110. I probably would not do it. That's pretty far. It's like Eli Stowers, Ty Simpson type area. And Montgomery, I would not do that. Quit playing with me. And the other guy I want to look up, which is I'm pretty surprised that he's not on here, is Malik Nabers. He's, the news every day just seems to get worse and worse for him. Harbaugh saying that there's more than just his ACL. He is a little more complicated than that. Of course, it's more complicated than that. It's a meniscus too, The way people be wording things is it's pretty crazy. And then the reporters just clickbaited all crazy, but he had more than an ACL. It's also a meniscus. Does that also mean extra stuff in there? It might mean that, but you could definitely take that as just his ACL and meniscus is extra stuff, the slog in it, or I think that's what he said. You got to clean up surgery to get the scar tissue out, which is pretty normal, but I mean, whatever. So, me personally would be trading away Malik Nabers and, just try to get your value. Hopefully someone's trying to outsmart the room like this guy right here saying Malik Nabers over Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, a good buy low right now. Definitely has Kyler Murray. I mean, if he goes back to JJ McCarthy next year, that's going to suck. But hopefully another year of sitting on the bench, JJ McCarthy gets better. We will see. But Malik Nabers, Justin Jefferson, that's a good tier down. I think they're in like the same area. Especially with the injury, I feel like you should put Malik Nabers a tier under Justin Jefferson. But Justin Jefferson, nonetheless, that's what I'm taking right here. So Malik Nabers is barely too. Malik Nabers for Carnell Tate and the 2027 first 12 team 1 QB. This is basically a 102. I think I take this side even if this is like a late first. That's a good re-roll. ACL bros, we know how it is. That first year is going to suck anyway, and now it looks like he might even start on the pup. Miss all of training camp. Pup minimum 4 games. Give my Carnell Tate in my first. Give me that. Let's see if he agrees. Ooh, Malik Nabers. So maybe that's why he's not being traded as heavily. Maybe people are seeing the fake. They're calling it fake news. The Malik Nabers people, they're truthers. Malik Nabers truthers, and they believe real hard that he's gonna be good. You do you. He's always gonna be playing at MetLife Stadium on that artificial turf for the rest of his career. Half the year, half the games. At least as long as he's on New York. You might want to take that into account. Just maybe. Malik Nabers, Brandon Strange in the 2027 third, Cam Ward 2027 first and a second. Ooh, I don't think that's enough. I think Cam Ward's like a 4th round startup pick right now, and Malik Nabers is like on the 2-turn. He shouldn't be the one in the first round, but we've done the mock drafts. He ended up in the first round a few times, but I think I'd just stick with Malik Nabers, try to get a little bit more out of that. Malik Nabers, Drake May, give me Drake May, 12 team super flex. This guy's like the 102 right now, so Drake May might be overvalued, he might be overpriced, or he's a good buy low right now, so easily Drake May. 12 team super flex, Malik Nabers. Nabers and a second. Ladd McConkey, Jonathan Taylor, no. Give me lead that side, yeah. Malik Nabers for Chig, Parker Washington, 112 and a third. That's a buy low. That's a buy low right there. Take Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers, Sean Tucker for Jeremiah Love. I feel like Malik Nabers is still, even with all this injury stuff, is still valued, still picked in startups over Jeremiah Love. Both teams super flex. I feel like I'd still rather have Nabers. Jeremiah Love's still gonna have value, asset. He's gonna be valuable, young running back, generational if they want to say it. I don't remember if they said it for him. I think I'd stick with Malik Nabers, honestly, even after all this. But this is a great positional swap. Let's see what it says. Ooh, barely, just barely. So that's pretty interesting. Just if you need a running back, if you're scared of his knee, you'd see it. So we got BTJ, Malik Nabers 108 for Gadskin and the 103. No, I hate BTJ, I hate Malik Nabers. What the? I was like, why did I even stop to think about that one? Oh, man. 12 teams, super flex. Malik Nabers, Caleb Douglas, Michael Pittman, Rico Dowdle, 2027 third, Ford and Njoku, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chuba Hubbard, and QJ. A lot going on here. Obviously, I have Amon-Ra above Malik Nabers. So this is just a bunch of stuff to tier up to Amon-Ra. You get an Njoku and a half-point tight end premium. You get Chuba, but I'd rather have Rico Dowdle, probably. You give up Pittman and you get QJ. I think I'd rather stick with this side. I can totally see this side. It also falls on how you feel about QJ. I feel like they're just going to funnel through Ladd McConkey. I feel like they don't really care about who the second leading receiver is. It could be Njoku, it could be QJ, it could be not Brandon Thompson, but they're definitely going to gadget him stuff up. It could be Trey Harris. Gadskin could still get in there. So I feel like this is all surprisingly falls on how you feel about QJ and Pittman. But more than everything else, I think I'd stick with Nabers. I feel like you can get a bigger package out of that, bigger deal. Yeah, I guess so. Buy low in theory. I feel like you can get a little bit more. Malik Nabers, Jonathan Taylor, and 2027 first. I might walk away with that, depending. Is it a mid? Is it an early? 10 team super flex, especially contending. That extra first is going to help you an asset to sell mid-season if you need it. I think I take Taylor. And a first. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, barely. So, okay. So we got Malik Nabers and a 2028 first for Amon-Ra, 2027 fourth, and a third. I don't think I do that tier up. I think I stick with Malik Nabers. Seems like he's at the bottom of the barrel, bottom of the pit. There's a long way up, and you got to add a first for Amon-Ra. They're a tier apart, in my opinion, but not a first tier apart. 9-2, okay. Malik Nabers for the 103 super flex, tight end premium. I don't know if I could do that. Perfect way to get out of him. I think you still gotta pay up. You still gotta give me like a second on top of him and stuff. Even as Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, yeah. Malik Nabers, Jaden Reed, Jackson Dart, Mechie, and a 112. No. Goodbye low though. Definitely works, yeah. Malik Nabers and a 2027 first for Dontavian Wicks and JSN. I think I do that. I honestly think I do that. That's a good tier up to JSN. I don't love JSN. I have him in a league. I'm totally down to trade him if he's wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 overall. In that first tier of Dynasty wide receivers. I think they're gonna regress. You know, he had a really good season last year. I don't know if he does it again. Especially with a new coaching staff, new scheme, new system. And even with that, you know, I think I'd still take JSN over. I mean, I would take JSN over Nabers, but at the first, I think I'd do it. And you get Dontavian Wicks, deal breaker. It's a good throw in. Ooh, pretty interesting. Mid first. Full team, 1 QB, half PPR. Malik Nabers, Jadarian Price, 2028 second. Paishal Tudin, JSN. So this is Malik Nabers in a first again. I would do this 106, 2028 second. Oh, favored this side. I did have Paishal Tudin in here, not Dontavian Wicks. 12 team, super flex. Malik Nabers first and a third for JSN. I would do it. I don't think the calculator is going to like it, but I would do it. First and a third. This is a 2028 first, too. Okay. Well, I think that one was 2027, so that's probably why. Malik Nabers for the 101. Just straight up Jeremiah Love and team 1 QB. I think I have Nabers over Love still, even in the startup, even with all this madness. But really, it just falls to what position you need. You need the 101. You need Jeremiah Love. You want that youth and running back instead of that youth and wide receiver. Injured wide receiver. Probably not going to be the same until at least next year. 101. Fine, give me 101. You talked me into it. Malik Nabers, 2027 first, fourth for Jamar Chase, and yes, Jamar Chase. So I've been contemplating everything about JSN, and you can get Jamar Chase. You could just give a first along with Nabers and get Jamar Chase. Do it to him. Malik Nabers, Rashee Rice, AJ Brown. Ooh, how did this not come up when I was looking at Rashee Rice? Why? Malik Nabers, Rashee Rice, AJ Brown. I think that's a good tier down. You could even just sell both of these. You could sell Rashee Rice right after if you really want. You're going for a win for this season. All contending, all points, I could see it. I think that's good enough for me though, and then I think I would get rid of Rashee Rice halfway through the season, blah blah blah, what I've been talking about already. But it still favors Malik Nabers, so I guess I was wrong on that. It still favors Malik Nabers, which is kind of surprising to me. I mean, maybe Rashee Rice is already pushed down, but dang, I guess that's a buy low. That's a buy low. Send Rashee Rice at AJ Brown, get Malik Nabers. It's pretty crazy. I didn't see that one coming. Malik Nabers 408, 103, 104, 201. Do I take that? Arnell Tate, Fernando Mendoza, Jordan Tyson, 2 of the 3, and 201. I think I'd rather have Malik Nabers, if I'm being honest. Ooh, I mean, that makes sense. I just feel like you get more. Is that crazy? It probably doesn't match up with what I was saying earlier, but I started thinking of startup value for some reason. I'm thinking like third, maybe Arnell Tate's a 4th, 5th round pick, but Jordan Tyson is not, maybe like a whole round apart. I don't know why I started heavily thinking about startups at this moment. That was my thought process, so yikes. 12 team super flex, Malik Nabers in 2027 third, Chris Rodriguez, RJ Harvey, Drake London. I have Malik Nabers and Drake London pretty close. Maybe Malik Nabers is a tier above them, I guess. I think Malik Nabers is probably in that JJ tier right now. JJ really should be in the number 1 tier, but you gotta push him down for past production these last 2 years. I think that would be enough for me, but I wouldn't be surprised if it still sticks on Nabers side. Drake London's gonna produce for you this year too, so I wouldn't be surprised. Nabers, yeah. Nabers, Shuck, 302, 14 team, super flex. Brent Strange, Puka Nacua, 307. You gotta give up Tyler Shuck, so that's Malik Nabers in a first essentially, or like a 110. Give me Nacua, give me Puka. Wow. Give me Puka. Nah, I don't care what this says. Give me Puka. 10 team super flex. Malik Nabers, DK Metcalf, Trey McLaurin, 306, 110. Give me Malik Nabers. It's not enough for me. Malik Nabers, Josh Jacobs, second, 508. Bucky Irving, Luther Burden, 110, and a 2028 first. Josh Jacobs in this is hella messing me up. But Luther Burden, first, and a first for Malik Nabers. I could see it. Good way to get out of them, especially if you're competing now this season. Is Malik Nabers gonna be like that? You know, might have played his best ball before he got hurt. Is he going to return to the way he was? I don't know. Probably stick with this side because Josh Jacobs is on this side. Michael Penix, Malik Nabers, Tua Tagovailoa, Marvin Harrison, Jared Goff, Kenneth Gainwell, and Kyron Williams. I think it's a standard league. What? Who plays Dynasty standard? 12 team super flex, 2 tight end premium. No tight end in here, sorry. So you get one QB out of this. The other team gets Marvin Harrison, Jared Goff. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough for Malik Nabers and 1 QB out of them. Wow. Marvin Harrison, Jared Goff, Kenneth Gainwell, and Kyron Williams. Do not think that's enough to get me off Nabers. Malik Nabers, 2028 second. Tucker Kraft, 2027 first, 2028 first. I think I'd still have Nabers. Both ACL bros. So that sentiment still rings. I think I'd just still take Nabers. Oh, stop on this Bijan one. That one looks nasty. Malik Nabers, 2/3. Luther Burden, second and first. No. Give me Malik Nabers. 12 team super flex. Malik Nabers, Tucker Kraft, 2027 first for Bijan. Give me Bijan. Really? I think I'd rather have Bijan. Double ACL bros and a late first in 2027. I think I'd rather have Bijan. Call me crazy. This is destroyed though. That's crazy. I honestly think I'd rather have Bijan. I guess if Malik Nabers is still in startup value, he's still in the second round. I guess Bijan is the 1-2 turn, second roundish. It does seem like an overpay in that sense, but I'd rather have Bijan. Maybe I'm down on Malik Nabers. I'm down on Tucker Kraft. ACL bros. Don't know. That's interesting. I hope you guys, like me going through these 2 players that have a lot of news on them, a lot of controversy, a lot of trades been going down with these 2. I hope you guys like the analysis and this makes you want to send a trade for them or try to send them away. Now you should kind of know the values of like a buy low for them or a sell high for them, even with all these problems and baggage with both of these players. With that being said, don't forget your daily dose of send that trade. Send it. Send it. That's it for today, though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, rebuilds fade, dynasties reign. Call me a lover boy, simp, Libra. It's more than love sick. I got a fever. Feelings overloading. Not to be a diva. Standing 10 toes down. I'm not gonna leave you.